In what seemingly looks like a tour around the famed corridors of Yash Raj Studios, Ranveer Singh not only takes us through his emotionally overwhelming journey as an actor, when he was offered his first film Band Baja Barat by Aditya Chopra, to very recently when he was cast as the lead in Aditya Chopra's next directorial venture, Befikre.
Hi. So this is a really special video. In case you're wondering where I am, I'm in a very special place. This is the 4th floor at Yash Raj Studios. It's where Yash used to sit, where Aditya sits, and essentially this is where I started my journey as an actor. About 5 years ago, I was a struggling actor, and it was my dream to, be in the movies. And I gave this audition, and it was for Yash Raj Movies and the next lead boy. And after many auditions, I was called into this office. This is where Aditya sits, and he sat me across the couch and he gave me the news that I was selected to be the lead in a Yash Raj movie. And I sat across the couch from him and I showed no emotion. I was nodding and I was very sincere listening to what he's saying, but I stepped out of his room and I was walking through this corridor, and about here is where it kind of dawned on me what had just happened. My dream had been realized, and the news was so overwhelming that I went down on my knees and realized what had just happened, and I started crying because it was just so overwhelming. And Aditya emerged from here and he saw me crying and he put his hand on my shoulder and he said, "Tu kar lega."
After making a much talked about announcement of ending his 7-year hiatus, Aditya Chopra and YRF spring yet another surprise on the audiences with the announcement of Ranveer Singh as the lead.
5 years down the line, I go to the same office, he sits me across the couch and he tells me, "Ranveer, I'm casting in my next movie." And the same thing happens. I show no emotion, I'm nodding very sincerely. And I walked out of his office and I walked through the same corridor. And again, about here is where I realized what just happened, that my dream of working with Aditya is going to be realized. And the news was too overwhelming and I didn't show any emotion in front of him, but I came out of his office, walked through this corridor, and here's when I realized, and I started crying again. And again, he emerges from here and he sees me crying. He comes and he puts his arm across my shoulder and he says, "Tu kar lega." So this is something that is a really big deal for me. Something that's very close to my heart. Aditya is such a great filmmaker, and he could have had whoever he wanted to be in his movie, but he chose me. And that means a lot to me, and it's really special, so I want to share it with you guys.
While the rumored lead heroine opposite him is Anushka Sharma, we are yet to hear the official announcement. And going by Ranveer's adorable and emotional statement, let's hope it's just as sweet a reveal. For more hot scoops, log on to www.filmfare.com and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram.